Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. And welcome to this morning's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, because literally, you can't sleep on the Dallas Cowboys because stuff always happens late at night, middle of the evening, before you get out of bed. So thank you for tuning in to find out the latest things that are going on with the Cowboys. Well, Randy Gregory, they're preparing a 2,000-page report. I'm still mystified what you're writing for 2,000 pages. I mean, pretty much I'm not smoking weed anymore is pretty much all you need to say, but it's stretched out over 2,000 pages. He's getting support from his teammates and everything else, so hopefully maybe he's got his life turned around, and more importantly than anything else, that's straightened out, and maybe he can get back in the NFL and be productive in that standpoint. Now, Jerry Jones has talked about possibility of maybe adding a veteran safety, as well as Stephen Jones, which, whether or not you feel that Xavier Woods is a starter, as well as Jeff Heath, or even if we end up taking Byron Jones and bringing back in, we still are thin at safety. And Kevon Frazier, shout out to Kevon Frazier, just had a baby. We're still very thin at safety. So adding a veteran safety is kind of a known. I'm sorry? Michael? Well, we'll see about that one. But there's Trey Boston out there. There's Kenny Vaccaro out there. There's Eric Reed. There's a lot of guys out there that could be helpful. The thing for Seattle, though, is they realize there's not a lot of great safeties out there. That's why they're holding on to Earl Thomas for as much as they can at King's ransom. But we'll see what happens between now and the beginning of the season. I believe they will bring somebody else in. Another interesting thing that was said was Jerry Jones believes that Zeke Elliott's going to have a great year this year. Well, that's not exactly a bold prediction. When you think that he was 10th in the NFL last year, missing 6 games because of a suspension, that his average dropped from almost 5 yards a carry to 4.03 per carry, that the offensive line was in flux, and he had the weight of the NFL on his shoulder and still was 10th, then it's a no-brainer to think that a guy who stayed healthy in every game that he's played in should have a better season. And here's what's amazing to me. The fact that he was only 344 yards away from being the rushing champion last year. Think about that. Missed 6 games, and he was only 344 yards away. Had he played those other 6 games and just gotten 55 yards a game, he would have been the rushing champion. So yeah, you do expect him to have a great season. He's had a great offseason so far. No issues, no TMZ, anything other than him buying tennis shoes. You look at the offensive line. The offensive line now definitely has got some depth. And I got to tell you, Connor Williams looks to be a beast. If he ends up playing anything up to his potential, you get Lyle Collins a year more in the right tackle position, that offensive line is going to be beasting again. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. In fact, I'm looking forward to seeing this team in general. It's not perfect. There are some soft spots. I still think the middle of our defense, the defensive tackles, is a weak spot, as well as safety. But you look at this team and you see that they've addressed pretty much all of the weaknesses. Some people will say that, well, we don't have Dez Bryant, so that's a big weakness. But Dez Bryant wasn't exactly a top 10 wide receiver last year. In fact, he wasn't a top 20 wide receiver last year. And that's not throwing shade at Dez. I'm just looking at this from the team standpoint. I think collectively, the roster got better through this offseason. And I'm not sure that this roster is completed. Now, one other big thing that I thought was kind of crazy. Have you seen this 13-year-old, 6'7", 370-pound kid that has got a scholarship offer to play football at the University of Kentucky? Let me say again, 6'7" at 13 years old. The doctors believe that he's going to be over 7 foot tall, which is not necessarily a good thing for football players. But the guy can move. He's already playing tackle. And his biggest fear is that he's going to hurt kids. His mother literally had to go around with his birth certificate in her wallet because everybody always thought this kid is not the age that he is. He'd get on the bus and they say, "Oh no, you're not a sixth grader. You get off the bus. You're a grown man." And people go up to him thinking that he is a grown man because literally he's bigger than most people in the NFL right now. Until they hear his voice and think, "Oh God, this is a kid." Here's a little clip about this kid. It's amazing. And I wouldn't mind having somebody that big on our defensive line, if you know what I mean. But other than that, guys, you are now caught up on what's happening with the Cowboys. We're getting close to starting out phase 3 of the OTAs. And so far, so good. Everybody seems to be excited on the team. And it looks like they are coming together as a team. So far, no off-field distractions, no suspensions. Everything seems quiet and hunky-dory in Cowboy land, and I'm hoping it stays that way. As always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. This is CowboyJobu, and I'll see you guys later.
Meet 6'6", 350-pound Keontae Goodwin. When he steps on the field, he usually gets one response.
Usually shots. But like, if you listen to me talk, you can think, you know, I'm in the 8th grade, you can tell.
You heard him right. He's 13 years old, heading into 8th grade at Olmsted Academy North this year. For the most part, he's your average kid.
I like music. I'm a clarinet player. I like robotics. I want to be an engineer. I like social studies, science.
What makes Goodwin different? The left tackle already has his first Division I offer. UK offered him on Friday after he attended one of their camps.
It means a lot to me. You know, I'm thankful for it. Being able to know that all my hard work is finally paying off, that there is schools out here that actually want me to play for them.
Being that he hasn't even started 8th grade, the coaches were realistic with him.
Yeah, they told me that there is a couple more things that I could work on, you know, and that they wanted me to come to their school.
He's far from making a college decision, but said he liked Kentucky and is eager to really see the campus.
It was nice. I'm looking forward to going back to see what it looks like a little more, to see more of the coaches, meet more of the coaches, maybe even meet some of the players and ask them how they think about how the school is, how like they think the teachers are. That's what I'm really mostly worried about.
But for right now, Goodwin says football isn't about gaining scholarships at this point for him. It's just fun.
Being able to go out the house and be able to do a lot of stuff. You're not always in the house playing video games all day like most kids do at home.
Tell me that hot thing right there isn't a piece of beauty.
Oh, man.
Okay? All right. Our cameraman, I want you to actually try that one.
Whoa!
Okay?
That's too much on there for that. I'm ready.
Let's see. Let's get the taste test here. You know what?
Reaper, right?
Yeah, that's
kind of big chunk too. So
yeah. Look,
what's jacked up is that you don't have no milk out here when it starts to get hot.
There's some beer.
Beer?
How's the taste on it? Flavor on it?
Listen, man, this is probably one of the best hot sauces I've tasted.
Okay.
But however, about 2 minutes.
All right, you're not burning?
Not yet. Remember you said
these people from Texas, man.
You said it's a creeper.
That New York Giant fan, he was hitting the milk. Oh, damn.
Now,
But look, but take a look at this. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. All right. We gotta sit here and wait. But look at that. That's a chicken wing there.
Yet? Well, they said in. You know how I know it's hot? You know they say when something hot or like a Jolly Rancher or whatever, you can feel it like right here.
Yeah.
I'm just close to it and I feel it. Eat the milk already, right?
No, you're telling me you're not getting any burn?
Yeah, he is. Look at his face.
It's good, man. You know, it's a little tame. This is a little tame, but it's good. It's flavorful. I think that's why I enjoy it. That's why it's probably not that hot. I can enjoy it. It's delicious.
Wow, that's too much sauce, man.
You want me to feel it, man. That's the thing.
And a big old hunk of meat.
Look at that. Now that's a wing there. Hell, that looked like a drumstick.
Oh my God.
Look at that sauce on that lip right there. You know,
Burn it.
Yeah, look, he's not licking it in either.
There
You need any more sauce on that? Delicious still? Let's look at the eyes. He's just trying to be tough, isn't he?
For the camera, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw his eyes light up a few seconds ago.
Hey, look. Oh.
Oh man.
Damn.
This dude might be the wing king.
I'm impressed. I am impressed.
Yeah, wing king.
My favorite food.
Okay. You need another one?
I think we done.
Here we go, my man. Thank you very much, my man. It's not burning yet?
Start sitting in now. Still good. Okay, yeah, sitting in.
All right, guys, come on down and try our wing sauce challenge. Lot 8, man, for the draft. I'm Mark Holmes, and we are at DEF CON 1.